Is your car jerking when it shifts? Or maybe it feels like it is stuck in second gear and the check engine light just popped on with code P084D. That sinking feeling when your transmission acts up is the worst. But before you start worrying about a massive repair bill, let us break down what this code actually means and how you might be able to fix it yourself. This code stands for Transmission Fluid Pressure Sensor Switch H Circuit High. While it sounds like a mouthful, it basically means the computer in your car, specifically the Powertrain Control Module, or PCM, is seeing a voltage signal from a specific pressure sensor inside your transmission that is way higher than it should be. This is a generic powertrain code, so whether you're driving a Dodge, Chevy, Toyota, or especially a Honda, the logic is pretty similar. That sensor, which we call the TFPS, acts like a messenger. It converts the mechanical pressure of the fluid inside your transmission into an electrical signal, so the computer knows when to shift gears or how much pressure to apply. When the computer sees that high signal on the H circuit, it gets confused because the data does not match what is stored in its memory, and that is when it triggers the check engine light and might put your car into limp mode to protect itself. That explains why your car might feel sluggish or start in a higher gear than usual. Now, the good news is that this is often an electrical circuit issue rather than a mechanical failure of the transmission gears themselves. Do not overlook the simple stuff. Start by checking for technical service bulletins for your specific car, because manufacturers often release updates for known glitches like this. If there are no bulletins, you need to locate that sensor. It is usually on the side of the valve body inside the transmission or screwed into the case. Once you find it, look closely at the wiring connector. This is where the magic usually happens, or rather, where the trouble starts. Look for scraped wires, burn spots, or that nasty green corrosion on the metal terminals. If you see green stuff, clean it out with electrical contact cleaner and a plastic brush. If the connector looks good, you're gonna need a digital voltmeter. With the key on but the engine off, you should typically see either 5 volts or 12 volts at the signal wire, depending on your car manual. If the voltage is wrong, you might have a short to power or a ground issue. If the voltage is correct, you'll want to test the resistance of the sensor itself using an ohm meter. If the sensor fails the resistance test, it's time to replace it. Just remember, if you replace the sensor or the module, you might need to get it programmed, so keep that in mind. It's a bit of a process, but tracing those wires could save you from buying a whole new transmission when all you needed was to fix a corroded connector.